Well, no. Because if she did it on purpose, well, then that's not really a secret. That's just, her day job.
But her day job is a
Li-
secret. It's
Literally
supposed to be a
every
secret.
pyre tries to knock someone out.
Accidentally killed a man. Yeah.
Just because every time I'm trying to knock someone out, I've killed them.
I like to think that she's telling Lily too, and she's like, I have a girly girl with a girly secret. And Lily's like, Pyre, no, not again. Lily's like pulling out a shovel as she goes, I accidentally killed a man. It's like, damn it, Pyre, not again.
Oh, God. Yes. Oh, the Breb is here, so we can start session.
Hey.
So yeah, we can chew through Uranus later.
You why?
That's what I was saying. Was
The joke writes itself, okay?
Something garage.
something garage. Alright, hold
That's
on.
what I heard.
Alright, I'm okay. I think I can DM and play Warframe at the same time.
Between me and Grave, you focus on DMing.
Alright.
I am
Yeah,
going
we
to.
can chew through these missions.
How do I kick you from squad?
I need to leave. Hold on. Alright. So yeah, you two chew through missions. Don't start Second Dream yet. I want to hear the full reaction without, needing to focus on DMing. Alright. Alright, everyone. Welcome to session once more. Little bit of a recap from last week's, short session. You guys have finally finished your first dungeon. Congratulations. Confetti all around. Breb had somehow, with his tiny, thin, hollow Breb arms.
So, board, I posted this in another server, but you didn't see. Board arms aren't actually hollow. They're actually kind of denser than, yeah.
Well,
Board
still.
bones are heavy and dense.
Well, still. Breb and his tiny noodle arms. Because I'm gonna go double check Breb's sheet. I'm pretty sure he has. I think he's supposed to have like the lowest strength of the party he has 13 strength. Okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought it'd be.
I think that's
It's at
still the
least a
lowest in the
plus
party.
one. It's at least a
It's still
plus
the
one.
lowest in the party.
We
a
really spec'd into Braun.
He's
I'm the int.
He is the smartest of the party, but he is the weakest. I love it.
It would have been
Great.
even better if he had a 13 int.
That would have still beaten all of y'all's, wouldn't it?
I know, and that would make it so funny.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Alright. So, Breb had somehow, with it, beat all of you out.
My lord.
Somehow, again, beat all of you out on, lifting up trying to pull the core of that evil dungeon out of the coffin. You guys now currently have it in your... You all now currently have it in your, it's kind of sitting in, like, the back of your tavern. Like, it's not, like, on full frontal display right now, but it's there. As, well, most of you are pretty sure that it'd be nearly impossible to... What is it? Yeah, it'd be nearly impossible to try and have someone steal it.
Good luck, fools.
So, you guys have returned. Nearly gave an old orc adventurer a heart attack. Primarily from watching...
We're really good at it.
From watching Mary Day use...
He's either gonna have a heart attack or he's gonna get used to it.
It's just from watching
Reminds me of
Mary
Daryl.
Day
Okay.
use a slime that he knew about as a fucking mop.
In our defense, okay? In our defense, we really needed a mop.
No. This is better than a mop. This is a 2-in-1 wet and dry vacuum.
Okay. I'll just say this because I know about this game and it's fucking adorable. But there's a game where you play as a pair of like a bunch of goblins.
Goblin made cleanup.
Yes, that. It's basically that, but with Mary Day. With Mary Day using it instead of a bunch of goblin mates. The goblin mates are still adorable as hell, though. Anyways, so you guys are relaxing after finishing your first dungeon clear. With you all kind of realizing that, wow, we really need to go buy food.
Yeah.
That is the biggest realization that every one of you have had is, yeah, we need food as soon as possible.
Well, in our defense, the plan was originally to hunt for food, and then we didn't really find a lot to hunt. So,
The bear house you guys were originally going to hunt, you guys adopted.
Listen, we have a plan. Is it thought out or structured? Absolutely not. However, it's happening.
it is a plan.
It's a plan that's happening.
No one can stop us.
Stop us
Indeed.
now. Because we're having a good time.
Having a
Having
good time.
having a good time.
Shooting stars into the sky. Like
Uh,
a tide.
The laws of gravity.
I don't get this reference.
It's okay,
It's
we're
referencing
singing
a
Queen. We
song.
all
Queen
just
song.
It's
Ah.
yeah,
we
the
all
song
just
from
linked
Queen.
our fucking brain cells for a second. That was beautiful.
Oh god.
All I
So-
could think of was Executor from Pokemon. So you guys are realizing that you're probably gonna have to go shopping, and so after a bit, Grappa Horror does come in, still very shocked, just kind of staring at the giant glowing crystal you guys are having like holding behind the bar counter. Actually, hold on, let me just check you all to the. We're doing great.
You guys are
Yeah,
just holding
there
behind the
is.
bar counter this giant glowing crystal of just. And he's just kind of staring at it. Very perplexed.
Mary would take like a cloth and like polish it up a little bit, get the grave dust off it.
Makes sense.
Good job, Ruby.
Ruby just does like the little beak, the beak, tick 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 tick. As she is as she's like just like preening you a little bit.
The stone matches Ruby, so
Of course.
that's all. That's all. Breb things. It's just good color. Good color.
Good color.
You could almost
So,
say it's a
how
ruby
much
red.
total silver did you say we collected up?
In total, from what was left over from your first jaunt, which he spent most of it on your few first pieces of stuff,
collectively, you have blah 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 blah. Collectively, you guys have collected 40 coppers. No, not 27. 27 plus that plus that. About 40 silvers and a few different and quite a few different items.
Well, then I guess we should go to the market. Oh, Glaive, I actually have my Cephalon Sameo Cephalon. I have Cephalon Sameo standing back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go on those.
So, upon hearing that, Grandpa Hori will nod softly, seeming to just kind of hearing that, seemingly having reset his brain. It seems like.
Tomorrow's standing back. Okay, then you're gonna want to go to the relay.
But so it seems to like reset his brain as he will just take a moment. Cheat. I might like getting my hair pulled, but not by you. Please, ow.
What a revelation.
Cheat, please.
Me too, though.
Cheat, please. Ow. Why are you pulling my hair?
Is she like climbing up you Mount Everest style?
Yes. I just brushed my hair. How is she doing this?
Godspeed.
Okay, she finally stopped. Okay, where was I? Grandpa Hori will move up, will just kind of move up and will nod a bit. I figured you all would be wanting to do a market trip. So I had decided to, as he walks up to the big table and he takes out a map from his robe. He takes out a map and will place it onto the table and unfurl it, showing an older but still decently well-made map of the mire. As he will give a tap to a city, a port city that's east of Barton. There is Ocean Song Port that you all could go to. It's about 2 to 3 days travel from here. It's, as far as I remember, though my information's a bit outdated, it should have a bazaar and quite a few various shops if for whatever you might need. Is there anything in particular you're looking for besides, well, procuring supplies?
I spaced. We're going to the port.
He's pointing out like one of the nearest cities you guys can travel to is the port city of Ocean Song. It's one of the nearest cities you guys can head to. And as far as he remembers from his younger days, it does have a bazaar and various shops that you guys could be able to purchase supplies from, and also general things you might want or need, such as a smithy, a potion seller. He's not sure, but there might still be an enchanter. He's not entirely sure. But he suggests that heading out there is your best option for, well, getting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about, give or take, 3 days travel by foot.
What about by Beowulf?
Do you ask that of him?
Yes.
He just kind of freezes for a moment. He will just freeze for a moment.
Well,
Take.
we don't have a cart at the moment, you see, so it would be nice to have a packed animal to carry all the goods we're going to buy. We want to stock up the tavern.
No, that makes perfect sense.
He said, lie as easily as he weaved.
He's sweating too much and he's afraid to tell you no.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. You don't even need to roll an insight check or anything. This man is scared. Like, you guys have no idea why, but he just sounds very, very scared as he's
Mary Day
saying
does that little tilt of the head.
It should be no matter. By Baroth, I would say perhaps a day and a half to a day to half a day, give or take. I don't really know too much about how long they can keep going for.
I'm sure the big one could get us pretty far.
I no, that is actually very true. She
Bonnie's
could.
got sparkles in her eyes, but she definitely, it's like, she's not picking up on how nervous Grandpa Hori is at all.
He's just very, very obviously nervous, but everyone is like can tell, but doesn't understand why or just doesn't pick up on it.
I will roll an insight check for Mary.
All right, please roll me an insight check.
If roll 20 is willing to load, there it goes.
Please let me know how your insight check goes.
Yeah.
Normal insight.
Again, Mary Day, you,
Nice.
you don't really notice how nervous Grandpa Hori is.
I like to imagine that Mary Day has only the slightest inclination, so she's like, "Oh, don't worry, we won't be gone too long. We'll be back before you know it."
Yes, of course you will. It's not that I'm worried about.
Mary Day looks and puts a hand to her mouth. Oh my, I see. She quickly looks over to Giuseppe. Could you come with me for a moment?
Giuseppe's just like, sure.
She pulls Giuseppe into the kitchen and lets out. I don't think Mr. Hoy has anything to eat. He seems so nervous at the thought of us leaving. He's an old man living out here all by himself.
I mean, he's admitted that this far without
That's
us.
true. He just glances out again. I know we don't really have much left in the tavern, but do you think you could maybe slip out the back and hunt for something, just so we could leave him with a warm meal while we're away?
Giuseppe just eyes up his sword and just nods.
At the moment, Grave. The stance for that is primarily a longsword. You have not figured out what exactly it does.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa Hori will just kind of clear his throat. But if I am correct, it should take about day to half a day's travel via via the back of a Baroth.
I
Oh yeah, we can do that, huh?
yeah, because every day asks that. He's running mental calculations as best as his old man brain can.
This poor old man is just like, you want to ride the bear off?
You're going to ride it to the town.
Into the port where people can see you.
Oh
Our
dear.
name is about to get really recognized.
I'm
That's-
gonna drop his name as much as I can.
Oh
That's
my
all
god.
goal. I want everyone to know that Grandpa Hori is our homeboy, and it'll just come back full circle.
This
Oh,
poor man
Lord.
is just gonna be like, oh, I, um, I just know them.
I just met these strangers in a tavern. I don't know.
I barely know them, please.
Meanwhile, we're saying, but Grandpa Hori, like addressing him very specifically.
No, not even. I'll just be like Gramps.
Exactly.
But Gramps,
Oh,
you
dear
showed us
Lord.
the ropes. Just pin it all like he showed us all everything.
One day
He's
we're
like our
making.
master.
So the demon lord rises, right? And it's Ganondorf, so he has the hog form, and we're like, oh my gosh, look at all that pork! We could feed an entire city with that.
Grandpa Hori
Later,
spitting out
as
his
we're-
tea.
And so later, we're in Camelot. The king of Camelot is giving us a speech thanking us, and Mary J just steps forward and was like, I'm so glad that you asked us to cater, Your Highness. If I could, I'd like to take a moment to thank our
Gramps.
benevolent mentor, the man who stood by us, who showed us guidance and wisdom, who not
Man
only
who
supported
started
but
it
even
all.
encouraged us, Mr. Hori.
And then
Meanwhile,
you
we're
just
like
see
rolling out a spit with the fucking hog on it.
you just see you just see Chomper like jumping up and down and very happy, yelling Gramps, Gramps. Oh, I don't think anyone would mess with him.
Everyone looks in horror from the
Like,
spit to Grandpa
absolute-
Hori to the spit to the king to Grandpa Hori.
Everyone's just in
Absolute
shock at
horror.
the idea that this old man, showed these adventurers the ropes.
He took it and ran with it.
Oh dear Lord.
Technically, he did.
Under a very loose definition, that is exactly what he did. Thank you, Grandpa Hori.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I work on really great technicalities, and let me tell you, when this is an amazing technicality.
Okay. So,
Mary Day would then slip out of the kitchen and walk over to Bonnie, and she's going to like crouch down so she can whisper in one of Bonnie's Benoit ears.
Benoit,
The one ear is like perked up to listen.
radar dishes.
So I did check. It would actually be sonar.
Well,
Even better.
Still, dishes they detect.
So Mary would whisper to Bonnie, Giuseppe has gone hunting. We're gonna try and get something for Mr. Hoy to eat while we're away.
Oh, aye, good on you, lass. That's a good idea.
And Grandpa Horace is going on and on. Like, I'm pretty sure about this and this. The road should still be pretty well intact.
You keep him here while Giuseppe's gone hunting. I'm going to go around and start making reins for Morticia.
That's a good idea.
Adam's family?
That's what we
No,
named the
yeah.
mama, remember?
Oh yeah.
That was your idea, Bob.
It really was your
idea. That makes sense why I wouldn't recognize the Addams family.
Well, to be fair, we have Morticia, Barry, and Larry. So
Oh, I didn't name the other ones. I just named the main one because I was just like, oh, good. A
So here's
horrifying,
Mary
like,
with
big
Barry,
mother.
Larry, and Morticia.
Morticia. Perfect. You can't
but
tell me
as-
that's not a great name.
So Mary, as she's going, knows that Brib has a great hoarding lizard dragon. She pursued a dragon. So yes, she will tap
Yeah.
Brib on the shoulder and gesture out the door slightly.
Brib will kind of like tilt their head to the side.
Mary will just put a finger to her lips and gesture out again.
Chomper will, or not, Brib will like waddle away out the door.
And he waddled away, waddle.
Waddle.
Alright, so what are you and Brett doing as... Okay, well, while you're doing this, Giuseppe, can you just give me, like, a survival check to see, like, how well you do your hunting?
I am rolling what?
Survival check, please. See how well your
I-
hunting
I-
trip goes.
Decent that.
I expected as
He
much.
says as he gets an 8.
Nice. This is
Guys,
exactly
I can't
how
be
I
the
hoped it
only
would
one.
go.
I can't be the only one fucking rolling well, guys. Come on.
No, Wib, it's okay. That's actually why I had Mary bring you along, because I'm gonna make some animal handling checks to saddle up a Beowulf.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
And I want to stack this up with all the inspirations.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay.
Okay,
Bonnie
so...
is talking Grandpa Hori in circles. She's like, right, okay, so when we get to this point to get to the part you said go where? Do the Barrows know that? And he's
It's
just not...
He's just... Like, the more and more you guys go in these logical loops... The more and more
some
you go in
point,
this
Bonnie
logical
goes-
loop, the more and more it just looks like Grandpa Hori's brain is just about to combust.
Bonnie pulls out her dragon plushie and is like, now we have a third to help.
Oh my lord. This Grandpa
We're in, like,
Hori
a
is
discussion.
probably like sitting there, and I can see him growing more white hairs.
His hair is
Exactly.
actively turning white.
Like
Bonnie's
not
yeah,
just white,
invited
like
him to a
whiter. Like it's
non-consensual party.
It's not gray anymore. It's turning pure white.
Pure white. I love that.
So, man, he's
like he's
growing
already
older by the
Grandpa
second.
Hori. This-
He's already a grandpa. Dear God, he's about to become a village elder.
Each wrinkle gets deeper as we settle.
oh my god.
Alright, so Giuseppe, you're out for like hours trying to hunt down a few jaggies.
A raccoon, some squirrels, maybe a rabbit, and anything.
You're gone for like hours and hours. You're eventually able to come back with. Hold on. Because you rolled. Hold on, let me go check my list. You're able to come back with. Okay, that's actually pretty good. You're able to come back with half of a deer carcass.
Half of a deer carcass. We can feed ourselves. Congrats. Oh.
Alright, Mary Day and Breb, can you please give me some animal handling checks? Okay, no, first. What would be a good check to kind of jury rig a saddle and some reins
bear.
No. See, the saddle bit will actually have to come from the town because we're gonna need leather walkers and blacksmiths.
Right. Okay,
We're just looking to ride the bear off. We have to ride it bare first.
That's
Just
true.
need
That's true.
reins, so I guess some wooden rope.
All right. So I'll just say you guys are able to jury rig something sturdy enough for this activity. Can you
What do I have
both?
to roll?
Okay, who's rolling? Who's gonna be the one
I would
rolling?
like to.
Okay, I'm giving you divine inspiration.
And the help action, I imagine.
Wait, what roll is this?
It's gonna be an animal handling check.
I have pretty good on that.
I have a +3.
I think let me check what I have. Animal handling. I have a +6.
Okay.
All right,
Full
so
sound.
Mary Day, you're gonna be rolling it. Brett will most likely be giving the help action.
I was
Yep.
hoping Webb could give me inspiration and
And I was gonna
familiar
give
help.
him bardic inspiration and help.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
So that is a 21 plus. Okay, so that's a 26. That is a 27.
All right, you're able to with very little effort because Morticia trusts you.
Morticia sees me and is just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, literally, Morticia just sees the both of you. Goes, oh, it's these guys. I mean, what are we gonna do? Oh, what's this thing? Yeah. She's not even like gnawing at the thing in her mouth. She's
I'm
just
gonna go.
she's
I'm
just
gonna
going.
go to the face of the bear off. I'm gonna go to the face of Morticia, becking it down so I can give it head scratches.
She moves her head down, and as you're scratching under her chin, she just goes thump 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 thump.
Mary Day will also do the scratching.
The
You're
thumps
doing
get
the scratching from
harder.
above. I'm doing the scratching from the head.
It's like just earth shaking thumps as her tail and one of her legs is like hitting the ground.
Grandpa? Oh God, what does Grandpa Hori think of the thunder? Essentially,
He's just like, okay, buddy, lads, you're trying to talk Grandpa Hori into circles. His brain is frying, and then he just kind of stops as he just feels the shaking of the earth. He just kind of just goes white as a ghost for a moment before he'll just say, Take the path, continue on east, and you should be able to reach the town. There's plenty of markers and everything. Master Hunters, please be careful. The townspeople may not be expecting your visit, is all.
all you hear after he says that is from Brib. Got it.
As he'll head out and just go head home.
Well, he heads out. He sees us riding a bear off.
With a joy-wigged bit and tackle in its mouth.
He just stares up at this. Hold on. I need to have Grandpa Horror make a heart attack check.
No!
Oh, not the heart attack.
Baby! I don't think I took Spare the Dying!
Don't worry, he actually has a surprisingly high save against this. Okay, he passes as he's just gripping his chest, just taking deep breaths, just stares up at you guys as you round the corner, as you guys are stomping up to the tavern. Morticia's tail just wagging behind her. Oh God. He just
tamed a bear off.
He'll just give a very shaky wave. Have a good trip, Master Hunters, as he will just slowly and carefully head home to his place of residence.
Bert is now determined to credit all of the success on Brib sees Grandpa Hori in that state, and he's just worried about him, not knowing that he's in that state because of us.
I swear, you'll find the elixir of use and give it to this man, I swear.
Lily!
It's really
Underscore
funny.
it on the list.
I got it. I'll put that on
You
the
guys
list.
are probably gonna find like some elixir of youth somewhere, and just instead of using it for the probable quest I'll give it for, take it all the way back to Barrington to just force it down Grandpa Hori's throat.
I would
Grandpa
like to
Hori
imagine
will
we
live.
prepare
No,
it
no,
into,
we
like, a
take down the
dish
lich
or his
'cause-
teacup.
So,
Don't tell him.
no,
Just do
I know
it.
what happens. Grandpa Hoy one day does have that heart attack. We find the Lich King, we kill him, we bring back his phylactery for Grandpa Hoy.
We think it's the best thing ever, too. We're like, oh my god, we're gonna fix your heart problems. And he's just like,
Hank Hill scream.
oh.
Oh! Oh!
Okay, so,
Okay.
I also like that after he's mid-heart attack, it's essentially you see Bonnie holding a blue dragon stuffed animal, like, having a therapy session with trying to keep not Dr. Hori, not yet. We will get his doctorate's degree someday.
We're gonna get him a
Send him to medical
doctorate.
school.
We'll send him to medical school. As she's talking to Grandpa Hori through this dragon as he's mid-heart attack.
That's actually one of the main reasons that he had such a good save at the time. It's recent exposure to a dragon plushie.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Giuseppe, you come back. You don't even need to make a roll. I know for a fact that you'll pass. For making some meals for Grandpa Hori, leaving a note for him and everything.
Oh, we gotta leave a small meal for him. That's right. Who's gonna take care of Grandpa Hori when we're not here?
Exactly, that was Mary Day's worry.
Oh, Mode would have left some fresh tea orbs.
Of course. So, after you guys do all that, you all set out riding on the back of the Baron.
It's not gonna be Baroth anymore. It's going to be Morticia. I love it too much, and Morticia is such a great name for this thing.
Yeah, so you're riding on the back.
Riding Morticia.
Yes.
Perfect.
So you guys ride on the back of
A dream
Morticia.
come true.
Also, apparently someone's doing Darkest Dungeon style comms or is thinking about doing that. Anyways. So you guys are...
My gosh,
Yeah?
there's a look.
There's a look.
That's a really
Oh!
nice figure.
Oh god, that is beautiful.
Oh, that's a nice figurine.
I want that on my shelf.
Mood.
I like to think that we're just like we're writing that.
Yes!
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Yeah, specifically
Just-
the big one. We were like, not the little ones. It's not the babies can't do this. It's mama's job.
Well, we left the babies to like hang out and protect the place. Because who the fuck is going to fuck with two baby parrots?
They're the size of horses.
Yeah,
Those
the
are
ones
the
that were horse
babies.
size. We said, we want the big one.
Horse
They're
size?
babies.
Nah.
They're the size of
House
horses.
sized? That's what I want.
That's it. That's it, right? The funny thing is, unlike horses, we don't
Okay,
have to
point of
like
view.
tie them anywhere or like pay someone to take care of it. It's just like, all right, all right, Morticia, stay here. We'll be back in a couple hours. We need to grab some things.
We just
Oh.
tie her reins onto like a wooden post somewhere.
Immediately the post is ripped out and she goes wandering to go munch on something.
She turns her head and the whole fence is torn.
No. Okay.
She'll be back.
You know those saloons, how they have those heavy signs supported by those two big posts?
Yeah.
We've just run an anti-marketing campaign on that establishment.
We'll just have to follow the drag lines from the sign to find her. I'm sure it'll
Okay,
be fine.
let's actually set out now.
Alright, so you guys all set out. Dear God. So you all set out on the back of Morticia towards the city of Oceansong. To the port city of Oceansong. It is a rather nice and semi-relaxing trip. As, well, the fact that you guys are on the back of one of the biggest monsters in the region, nothing really wants to fuck with you.
What? That's absurd. What has you say that?
Can you guys roll me perception checks as she's like moving through the forest at actually really fast speed?
Oh
10.
god, I got an 18 plus. What do I have for perception? What the fuck?
14.
So 14.
I have a +3, so
Wait,
21.
21.
I'm on the. I like to imagine that Blib and Bonnie are on Morticia, whereas Giuseppe and Mary are each on their own Beowulf.
Oh, you're taking the babies as well? I thought you were just taking the
Oh,
mama.
I thought the babies were staying to. What did
Well,
Blib
I thought-
say?
No, 'cause here's
Yeah.
the thing: we can't load down Morticia with all that weight.
What? Wait.
I was gonna say, hold on. I don't know. I think I would argue
I'm-
that I'd feel bad bringing the babies to bull our shit.
I'm gonna be honest. My character it weighs 58 pounds. Not even 100. Not even 60. 58 pounds.
Well, no, but imagine the whole party plus all of our gear on Morticia's back going home.
Full honesty, Bonnie
So
was gonna
in-
make someone else carry it anyway, so
My
this was
total
the
weight
best
is
option.
my total weight, including all the stuff that I have in my inventory, according to Roll20, is 58.8.
That's beautiful.
Okay,
Bonnie,
I'll just
where
say
are
this
you
right
at?
now. Morticia's carry weight.
I'm
Alright?
light.
I actually decided to do the whole calculation for an NPC's carry
Okay.
weight and everything, right?
Oh, good.
Morticia's carry weight is 5,000.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we're probably good.
I'd also like to imagine
Okay,
Bonnie
okay,
is
but
facing
just hear me
backwards
out.
on the barrel.
Imagine the image of us riding into town with 3 Beowulf.
We're already
right.
gonna have an amazing image with one Baroth. That's a mother.
Yeah, that's the one I'm excited about.
Plus,
Well,
you know,
those
maybe
babies are
Mary
meant-
felt bad, like she didn't want to have Grandpa Hoy feel like he needed to look after our Beowulfs. Like he's
I
an
don't
old
think
man,
he
should be
has that
resting.
obligation at all.
He's scared to go near that barn.
Grandpa is sitting there like, I know I said I would help, but I don't think I need to.
If anything, I think he would have
I said I would
adamantly
help, but I no
suggested
longer
that
know
we
how.
only bring the one.
Okay, so how about this? Mary will ask the party, should we bring Barry and Larry with us?
Of course, we can't separate a mother from its children.
Are you gonna
Protection.
babysit all 3 of them when we're out shopping?
That's
We
easy
fine.
enough.
They're just like big cows, really. And plus, cows are a social creature. They don't
That
like to be
one's
alone.
about to tear the tree out of the ground. What do you mean?
It's digging in. It's trying to dig under its roots for grubs.
No, I see what you're saying, lass. but in a
Morticia
port
casually
city,
like using its head crest to dig out a giant tree.
from the root uproots the whole thing.
It just casually does that and starts looking at the dirt.
The other one is like scratching its back with another tree, and the tree is visibly getting shaken,
Bending.
It's
like
starting to tilt.
bending way further than like
Well,
wind
Waiting on its
could.
back, it's already gone through the bark and is walking at the inner wood.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You could see like 3 other trees in the background that have been shredded like a shredder.
And Mary would nod and see, like, well, there was another reason I wanted to bring them. I was hoping to get them fitted for some proper saddles and bridle.
Hmm.
I see your point. I am also. Have any of us been to this part before? Raise your hands.
Actually,
Mary's first time out of her village.
Yeah, Bonnie just stands with her arms crossed and is like, so I just want us to all be aware. If we're a bunch of foreigners showing up with 3 big monsters, I don't know if the people want to talk to us very much.
Does, but Bonnie, these dearies are
that-
just some big, lovely cattle, really. They're just like a cow, and I know some people get spooked by them because of their size, but they're just gentle giants, they are.
Bonnie
I'm
holds
gonna
her
pet
hands up
them.
and claps one loud clap between her hands just to see the reaction from all 3 Baroths at once.
they all just kind of look at you. Like they all just kind of look at you and kind of like all move up. Just very curious.
Just the sound alone attracting them. Bonnie takes her hands after clapping and just points and is like, I'm just saying, they're very curious creatures.
Oh yes, cows are actually quite lovely creatures. They're very curious, quite social too. Sometimes they kind of come up and sit in your lap. You gotta be careful when the big ones do that, though.
I don't think the people of the part are gonna appreciate it.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
all
I'm gonna
for
pet
taking
Morticia.
Morticia.
I'm just gonna be sitting there petting Morticia. Just
I'd like to think you give her chin scratchies and her foot starts going again.
I'm giving her chin scratchies, like
We
little.
all sit there as we bounce up and down as the floor literally is
As you
shaking
guys are
underneath
like
us.
doing this argument.
See, this
No,
one you cannot get up.
no one is like falling over, but they're all going up like at least 2 inches.
Oh
off
my
the
God.
ground.
Oh my god,
Mary
this is so
sighs.
cool.
Okay, I'll make
You
sure to
take
look after the
measurements,
Beowulfs in the
lass.
city.
Just take their
Okay.
measurements now.
Mary kind of shifts. Don't know how to do that.
Ooh. Brib will run over to the baby Barros with rope.
They're very,
Oh, yep, okay.
they're just
My
like
bad.
very confused.
I'm gonna wrap it around like their abdomen area where the thing would be, to kind of get a gauge as to how big around it would need to be.
Alright,
Okay,
yeah.
they've already carried you for 4
I'm
ways.
then going to cut the
I'm
rope.
gonna be honest,
at
I
that
think we need
specific
highly
size.
custom equipment.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the rope at the exact point that it would connect.
No, I mean, I
Uh,
think this needs to be like custom fitted and designed,
I'm
not just
also
measurement.
out of character, a little afraid we're gonna, if we show up with all of them, everyone's gonna look at us and say, I'm not helping you, even for a little bit. Please don't hurt me.
Well, no, because people love babies, so if we bring the young ones, they'll be less
Ugh.
likely to freak out.
I personally find this to be like if we bring like a baby badger somewhere and we're like, look, we have the mother, it's fine. Meanwhile, the 2 smaller badgers are just like aren't quite old enough to still be full feral, but are young feral, which is just as bad, if not worse.
I was more kidding this to the man who tried to buy a McDonald's with a crocodile.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
fair.
crocodile is valid fucking money. Okay, I'll have you know, coming from Florida, it is valid cash.
Crocodiles are valid cash.
As long as
This
you're not
is
a
legal
fucking
tender?
coward.
Oh,
Okay.
dear lord.
So I guess then, since the rest of the party doesn't seem to want to bring them,
We don't. It's just that it's unreasonable.
It's not that I don't. It's just I'm suddenly picturing this very chaotic situation where we zoom back out. Bonnie is standing by herself. Everyone is running and screaming. Mary's got a hold of a rope as one of the babies has found something that they're super interested in. The other one's nowhere to be seen. And Mom is currently digging out the biggest ravine this port city has ever seen. And she's probably
it
going
is
to
a
use
ravine.
it like a litter box. And like suddenly there's fire, and it's just I just picture chaos coming wherever we go.
In our defense, we are very chaotic.
But one almost feels like an
You know, it
attraction.
was actually common practice for cattle hoarders to like bring hordes of cattle to cities.
I know you're really trying for this.
Yeah, you're trying
I'm-
so hard with the cattle equivalent, and I know they're cattle adjacent, but just
No,
all
we're
of the
treating
people
them-
buying
They are the farthest
wait.
from it.
I want to specify they are not cattle equivalent. We are treating them like cattle
We are
But
equivalent.
treating
the
them with
party
respect, that's true.
thinks they are, and that counts for something in my heart.
No, that's understandable, but it's just just the idea of bringing more than one is just going to cause nothing but chaos.
We'll leave them here.
Okay.
I find this to be a good opportunity for the small ones to bond a little bit more.
They
Okay,
bond.
so
They make themselves familiar with the area around our shop.
Disappointed Giuseppe noises.
Unfortunate for
Mary
you.
will, you know, like pet their noses and tell them to behave while they're gone and not make too much trouble for Grandpa Hoy.
so for the rolls you guys made, which were originally meant to be.
Wait, can we stop them from coming along? Aren't they just gonna follow the mother anyways? I don't think we can keep them here. We don't have a pen for them.
The barn.
They've stayed. Well, okay. Then we have to remember we've left to go to the dungeon, and they've stayed in this position. So if we're gonna
Because that's
use the
where we left
logic-
Morticia.
We are
right,
taking
but
the
the
mother.
point I'm saying is like she could have also wandered off. I
think
see
they
what you're
would've just-
saying. That
We'll see. Let's make rolls. Fuck it. Let's send it. We've spent too much time here and not at the port. We need to buy shit, dumbasses.
Okay, I think that's a DM roll though.
Okay, hold on.
This
Let me
is
go.
a TM roll, not us.
Let me go get my D1000.
Oh, let's go.
It's a big honker boy.
This thing is the size of a baseball.
Oh, just like
fuck.
my metal D20. Well, the copper one specifically.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do they follow?
We got a nat 1000.
Yes.
We
They're
got a nat
following.
1000, baby.
Let's go. We got nat zeros and nat 1000s in this campaign.
Cry havoc and let forth the balance of war.
So, as you guys are riding on the back of Morticia, you guys, Reb, you actually notice that, like, you actually do see, like, at, like, halfway through the trip, you actually do notice the signs you would typically associate with bandits, but you don't see any bandits. Like, you see like you see like the traps that like bandits would lay, like broken car on the side of the road, obvious places that bandits would like launch an ambush on unsuspecting travelers. But there's like
Okay.
no one there at all at any of these places.
Brib
Just
will
deliberately
look
going
over.
up to one and pretending like he doesn't know that bandits will spring out.
Brib will kind of look at everyone and just be like, "No bandit." Wonder why.
Giuseppe just be like, just riding up on Barry. We'll be like, oh my, the bandits are caught in the middle of the road.
Mary would look at
What
this and be like, "Oh
possibly could
goodness,
have
somebody might have gotten
happened?"
hurt."
There's no one
make
there. You guys
repeated
like stop
stops
and
to-
check. There's nothing in there. There's no one.
we're making repeated stops at like all of these bandit traps, and not a single fucking bandit is coming out.
Because you guys are riding fucking walking mountains. So, you guys, eventually, after about half a day's travel,
Half a day.
a barrel moves fucking fast.
Apparently, a grandpa was like a day and a half. I'm pretty sure.
He was just guessing. Keep in mind, he has no idea how fast these things move.
Oh my god.
Nor how fast they are when they get moving.
Exactly. As you guys eventually find yourselves over here
boy.
at the edge of the port city. As you guys slowly have the dirt road transform into cobble, you guys actually see a bunch of farms, little houses, things like that.
I like you saying little houses because I'm pretty sure we're at least another story above them.
Yeah. Like these are like small one-story like cabins. These are like small cabins on the countryside that like hunters and shit live out of.
And there's just us.
As you guys are approaching the main gate, you guys just see as there is about 20 or so armored men and women with halberds and like a shield wall prepared. There's also like what looks like 2 or 3 people with weird looking weapons standing in front of the shield wall as well.
Brib will kind of like pet on
What kind of looking weapons? How weird are they?
Very weird. These are weapons you guys have never really seen before, type shit.
As they approach, Mary on the back of Barry would kind of pull up a bit, and as they stop, she would smile. Oh, are you the town guard? Thank goodness. I think there's been multiple bandit attacks on the road. We've been finding these ransacked abandoned carts.
Everyone just kind of just stares at you, Mary. Stares at the baby bear off your riding. Stares up at Morticia. Stares at Giuseppe riding on the other one.
Brib will pop on top of like the head of Morticia because I weigh nothing and I don't think Morticia would give a shit.
No. Also, that head crest weighs a lot more than you expect, so she doesn't really notice at all.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go on top of her head and just guards. Hello.
Hello.
Mary would have gotten off Barry and would walk up and hold out a map. I marked down on my map where they were. We couldn't find anyone in the area, though.
The 3 people that have like the strange looking weapons, armor that's clearly fashioned out of monster parts.
.exe crashed. Please reboot Hunter.
And so just like as the one who looks like the leader is just staring up.
Yeah, they just see this Kenku.
Like they're just staring up at the Kenku. Their mind is just this elvish looking woman is just completely dumbfounded with what she's seeing.
Brib, when she sees me, will like pet Morticia and just will be like, "All right, Morticia, down." Kind of signifying that I want to get down so that she can like,
Morticia will
crouch
just
down.
kind of like just take a moment before they can just like lean down and move their head so you can be able to hop down safely.
I just kind of slide off. Hello.
What's it? Before you just see her, just her eyes just roll in the back of her head before she just falls over.
Mary would quickly move forward to catch her if she can.
Just if he would
Brib
get out
will also
some cold
try.
soup for them.
Brib will try to catch her as well. If
Yes,
they
you guys can. As a man wearing similar armor to the rest of the halberd wielding individuals will move through the impromptu shield line and will just walk up, stare at the situation that he's seeing before him, and will just slowly move up to Mary Day and ask in. Keep in mind, this is like a big man. This is like a big, like. This is a very large man, very clearly muscular, and he asks in the quietest voice ever. Uh, are you here to? Are you here for shopping, or are you here to take over?
What? Shopping, of course.
Take over? Goodness, no, one tavern is more than enough for us. We couldn't possibly open another one here.
Tavern? Tavern?
Yeah, we own the tavern. Over in, what's the town's name?
Barton? It's the town of Barton. Or
Yeah,
the
we own
village of Barton now.
We own the tavern over in the village of Barton.
Barton, but, what the hunters that's still conscious will just kind of move up, whisper softly, before he will just nod a little bit. He's like struggling to clear his throat.
Give me 1 second. I just need to change the battery of my headset.
Okay. Oh dear lord. Oh fuck.
Alrighty, I'm back.
As he'll just say, well, welcome to Ocean Song then. I am apologize, hunters, but you'll need to leave your companions here at the gate.
That's okay.
These hunters will take them to some place where they can be able to get a decent meal.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you.
We've been needing to do that.
Yeah, of course. Welcome to the city of Ocean Song. Don't cause any trouble and all
We don't
that.
plan to.
Right, of course. As he'll just round up his round up the cart.
Before
The head back
before he
in.
can leave, before he could leave, I'm gonna hop over to him. Saddle, where get?
He just stops.
Look,
Uh, saddle for what exactly?
Morticia.
He just turns to the giant to the Baron.
Mary would nod. Yes. Oh, also, if you could direct us to the farrier.
Farrier? For what?
Oh, just some metal walkings.
Yes, you'll want to head to the crafting district, to the crafters district. It's near the port, near the bazaar. If you head towards the port, as he just points down the road, the port is down the main road. You can't exactly miss it. The crafting district should be near the bazaar on the port. There is a more permanent bazaar, more towards the west, more towards the northern part of town. But
I love to think that he's still fucking shocked, and that's why he's like stumbling over himself.
yeah,
He's just like, God fucking Christ, what do you mean these 4 people are just riding in here with Barroths?
he just every now and then he just looks at the hunter that whispered in his ear, and they'll just give a soft nod. He's just like, yes, please enjoy the accommodations of our fair city. I have many duties to attend to. We will look into those bandit attacks.
post haste once we have calmed down the local populace that there is not a wild beast attempting to attack our city.
A wild beast?
Wild
Oh
beast?
dear, that sounds terrible.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. You see, it's not every day that we have the hunters of your caliber come into our city.
There are hunters here? Oh, well, maybe
Well,
we could get a
no,
chance to meet them.
No. When he says hunters come to my city, I'll just be like, Grandpa Hori said, "Master hunters."
Everyone, you don't just hear like the sounds of clanking armor stop. A few people fall over. The guard captain just entirely freezes up. The hunter that was right next to him, whispering to him, just all color leaves their face. And it's just Master Hunters. Yes. Yes, of course, of course. I'll have to go inform a few people that we have such prestigious guests following us. I must go now. As he immediately just starts running. Like he's not even like trying to be polite anymore. He's just like it's not even like a dignified run. It's like the cartoonish run.
He's getting the fuck out of there. That is
Exactly.
the most skedaddle run that we've ever seen.
Exactly.
When you tell a cartoon character to skedaddle, and that whatever run that you're thinking of, that is probably what he's doing.
He picks up his lieutenant, runs in place for a good 3 seconds before finally getting traction back.
Giuseppe just kind of leans in and whispers to Burb, "But we haven't joined the Hunters Guild."
Join?
Actually, Giuseppe, you don't know that.
Well, Giuseppe knows he hasn't joined the Hunters Guild.
All I know is that Grandpa Hori has continuously called us master hunters.
I mean, this is true.
See,
That's all I know.
The funniest thing is, Mary has had enough of a sheltered life that she thinks he's using the title of master in the way of respect, not official.
Yeah.
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 So
And Brib is just kind of like the guard, he said dignified hunters, and I was just like, well, Grandpa Hori calls us master hunters.
he
Does that
said
matter?
distinguished.
Oh yeah, distinct.
And she just runs off because he has to inform the fucking governor. He has to inform everyone that holy fuck, master hunters are in our city. Oh
So
fuck,
Mary will
fuck, fuck.
hand the reins of the bear-offs over to one of the guardmen.
The guard will just take the reins. He's shaking and audibly clattering in his armor.
Oh, if you could, Matricia prefers maple trees.
Yes, of course. We'll find a nice spot for them to graze and get plenty of nutrition. As he just looks to the hunter that's still standing there before they shake their head and just like, yeah. We'll take care of them. As the hunter just scampers off next to the cart as they pull these barrels away from the city.
They're pulling, but but Morticia is just kind of following because Brib has just been like, have fun. Like they're not actually like pulling them. They think they're pulling them, but the bear house are just following because they think that they're gonna go have fun.
Exactly.
And in complete
Behold my
honesty, they
brain at the
probably will.
moment.
They
Behold the
probably will,
DM
Blast.
brain. Bonnie, how are you doing with this? Lily?
Oh, Bonnie's just been, I think, sitting on the Baroth while everyone's having the conversation.
When they take the bear out of the way, you hop off, I imagine.
But yeah.
So, you guys head into the city, following the directions that were given to you by the, by the head of the guard head. Where do you guys want to head to first? The bazaar or to the crafting district?
Oh, we should probably go to the crafting district. We want to get the proper saddles.
Right.
Mary,
I think I agree. Saddles first.
Mary would take about half the party funds and hand those to Giuseppe.
Well, wait, no, we need to go to we need to go to the actual district to sell shit first, because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the
we need
crafters
funds.
district
We don't
is
really have a lot.
basically
Oh,
the crafters district is just a merchant district, which is it's kind of a mixed district of just crafters and merchants.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys could go there and sell off your shit. Don't worry.
Second, let me look at my list. Find a male bear off. Head to the large city in town. Buy prospecting equipment. Have jeweler cut success emeralds into our necklaces. Get pinkish clear ones appraised. Buy a good tin bucket. And get iron fittings for new dungeon core crystal chandelier, the eternal evil.
Oh, dear
Mary,
Lord.
looking at her list, and looks to the party. Brib, you seem fairly knowledgeable about these, as she hands Brib the pinkish clear ones, the black desert gems, the emeralds. Could you head to the
Don't forget about the void
jewelers
opal.
and get all this taken care of? I took everyone's neck measurements for our necklaces.
Can do.
Okay.
Brib will grab the the stuff from you and start heading over.
Okay. So, Breb, you head down through the districts. You head down, and eventually you would find yourself at a you'd find yourselves at a jeweler's shop. You may paste your token down here,
All right.
as you would find yourself at the as you would find yourself at the geomancer's at the geomaster's cave, Mancer's cave. As you would hear the sounds of sounds of someone working away at some sort of gem or jewelry, as they are carefully cutting, as you hear the sounds coming from behind the counter.
Brib will kind of come up. How tall is the counter?
It is about I'd say about 5'5".
Cool.
Or not 5'5".
Wait, a 5'5" counter. Counters are typically only 3 to 3.5 feet.
Yeah, no, sorry, I meant 3.5 feet. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know why my brain went to 5'5". I apologize.
That's taller than
Brib.
I am.
Yeah, that's taller than me.
But it's like a 3'5" counter, give or take.
Okay. Brib will pull out the emeralds and place them down.
Do you try to call out or anything?
Huh?
Do you try calling out to the woman working at the
I should probably do that before I pull these out, huh?
Yes. Do you think so?
Before pulling them out. Pardon.
There would be a moment as the woman working on something at the table would look up, like very confused for a moment, before she would lift up her glasses and would look to you. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome
I say
to
in her
the...
voice.
Oh, that's strange. Welcome to the Geomancer's Cavern.
How may I help you?
Uh, I will pull out these big ass fucking pieces of emerald.
She just
Or I guess
kind
I will
of
start
she
pulling him
just
out.
looks at those,
and
just like,
and
what?
And then I will bring out a note. Need necklace for party.
She'll look at the emeralds they just placed onto the counter, then look at the note. Hearing the request, she's like, yes, I can get this done. It'll take me about 2 days to get them all fitted correctly. Is there any particular style you want these done in?
Similar for party collaboration.
Okay.
And
Yes, I can get that done.
did you also give me the other gems?
Yes, I gave you the entire sack.
Okay.
Except for the big basketball-sized one.
Yeah. Once we figured that one out, right? Because she probably looks content. She's like, okay, that seems like enough, right?
Okay, so I can get that done in about 2 days. Take me a bit to
I'm
get
gonna
the
pull
chains
out.
refitted, and
I'm gonna start pulling out other stuff as she's like muttering to herself the other gems.
she just looks at this. It's like, what,
And then I pull out the other one. And I just put them all there for her to see.
oh my, this is,
Some for sale.
oh, of course. Which of these are you willing to sell?
We wanted the emeralds to be the necklaces, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So everything else.
Who will take a moment
my
to hear this?
well, that's not what Brib said. So Brib will kind of pipe up and just excess emerald and everything else. Necklace for us.
Oh, okay. So, give me a moment to get this all appraised, okay?
Mhm.
As she will, as she'll like reach under the counter and pull out like an empty box, like an empty little box, put all the gems into it, like, and just like get behind the counter and start like appraising them. It takes her about like it takes her a few hours to get it all done, as she'll eventually come back over, taking a very deep breath. All right. Um, I can confirm that all of these are real. Very high quality, I must say. And
Thank mind myself.
uh, really, you do mining?
Party and I go dungeon.
Oh, okay. That explains why there's so much. That explains why there's so much mana abuse within these gems.
Mm.
Okay. Um. Before I get started on the necklaces that you want, I should ask if you would want them enchanted at all. I do offer some enchanting services, but I always like to make sure before, well, I ever do something like that, that the customer wants it.
What
Ooh, that would be good.
enchantments?
Uh, well, because these are quite high quality emeralds, and I will have to cut them down. I can do I can do any number of enchantments. Do you have any other materials I can use? If not,
Uh,
then I
did,
can.
we didn't get any medals.
No, you didn't. But you do have monster materials.
Oh, do I? I'm gonna start pulling that out then.
If I hold on, let me go check my thing.
1 second. Complete a mission on Uranus with only your melee weapon equipped. How do I do that?
Oh, you just
Go to
unequip
your
all your other
arsenal.
weapons.
And unequip your primary and secondary.
Okay.
Oh, the I will. Well, I gave the person the note, so that also includes Ruby.
Yes, of course, of course.
Oh
Who
god, and then I
who's
have the
currently
black
on your
desert
shoulder at the
glass.
moment.
I'm gonna pull out the black desert glass and the pinkish ones.
Yes.
Appraise? Well, yeah. Well, she appraised everything
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
pulled it all out, so
yeah.
okay, it's fine.
She's like doing a little bit of math on like a little piece of paper on the box. Okay, so selling all the gems except for the emeralds, selling the excess emeralds. Due to the raw nature but very high quality. Total subtracting from the commission for the necklaces, for the emerald necklaces, your total that you'll be receiving is 20 silvers. Well, is that okay?
Would I know that to be enough or not?
I don't know. I feel like you're being ripped off.
No. That's how much she's giving you for all the gems, already subtracting from the necklace order.
And I have to ask, how much is the necklace order?
Yeah, because she's keeping the excess emerald too.
It's how much necklace order?
Oh, let's see here. Five emerald necklaces. Standard chains made with standard chains. No enchants, I imagine, unless you have materials you want to give for that, or any
I
specific
pulled out
requests.
the monster. I pulled out the monster stuff, didn't I?
Oh, right. She will just take a moment to kind of look at it, look at what you pull out. Primarily a small monster bone and a royal lutros scale. And she'll just take a moment, look at this,
Mhm.
look at both of those, and go, I imagine you want this material to be used on yours in particular.
Mm, sure.
Okay. So there's an enchant using monster material. That in total for the necklace order would come out to about
If you could look in out of character.
how many
I
shades?
copied that from the Forgotten Realms source. Now, I could see emeralds being worth less if dungeons regularly spat them out.
Yes. She's like just doing. She's like muttering as she's like working out all the math and the details, and will take a moment before she will say, "Oh, oopsie, I apologize. I forgot to carry a zero. That would actually come out to about 200 silvers being given to you. The necklace is about costing about 30 silvers each."
Okay, fair. Uh, so 200 silver back.
Yes, she has to dig around for a moment, pull out a bigger chest from the back to get the extra silver. She just ends up just get the extra silvers for you.
Oh lords, we're becoming a legend. They
All right,
by
hold on.
mistake. We're
Because
becoming legend.
I guess I just decided to do some quick math with the fact that yes, emeralds are worth a bit less thanks to dungeons spitting them out, but not exactly regularly, but a decent amount.
We got very lucky.
Yes, you guys really did. Oh, hold on, I am double checking a thing. Blah 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 blah.
Like,
So I'm double checking the monster. I'm double checking the monster thing. Hold on. This is Leviathans. Or Ludroth. Breb had gotten a... Hold on. Oh yeah, you had gotten a Royal Ludroth scale, which you're using that as a crafting material. Scale.
I don't even know what it does.
Bob, could you look in out of character and check my math real quick?
Yeah. Tavern out of character. Uh, 5 large emeralds at low value is 500 silver. A 1/100th of a value of normal value. So what is it? Five large emeralds are 5 grand. Like a
So
grand each. Or a gold, I guess. I assume at 1,000 silver you go to a gold at that point. I don't know.
how it works is 100 silver to gold.
So 50 silver is a gold.
No, 100 silver is a gold.
You said 100 silver is 2 gold.
No?
1 gold.
Okay. So 100 silver is 1 gold.
Yes.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Yeah. Your math isn't necessarily incorrect. Let's see. We'll start with the 5,000, 100th of the value. So you say 500 gold. Uh, we use, let's say, half of that value at 250. Because remember, we're
Yeah.
not selling all of it.
Yep.
So we say we use about half of it since it's 5 large emeralds. I doubt that we would use that much, but assuming we do. It's still 250. So we're still a bit undercut, but that's, I don't know. However you want to. I'm sure you thought out the economy enough with you if you added me to this campaign. Unless you would like me to shatter it by accident again.
I know
I'm
no matter
sorry.
what you will.
I'm sorry. It's not my intention.
No, you're fine.
It's
Okay, so
it's. I just hope that you thought about the other prices as well, to make sure that everything is relatively accounted for. I don't mind the 200 silver. I'm just making sure that we're good.
yeah, no, this is for all the other things you were selling. But basically, all the other things you were selling covered the cost of the making of the emerald necklaces, and all the other gems combined, I all added up to this.
Okay.
So congratulations, you all have an extra 200 silver now.
Let's go. So I assume that you're probably using like Monster Hunter's like pricing for a lot of things.
A little bit. I have spent a little bit figuring out this economy. It is weird.
All right.
Trust
I
me,
trust
I
it.
know what I'm doing.
All right. I said I trust you. Uh,
All right. So with the
So I have 215 silver on me now. So I will, with that, I will make a mental note to come back in 2 days. We'll just ride the Barroth again. It's not like we're that far.
she will give a nod.
Thank you. And then Brib will walk out.
Thank you for Thank you for hiring my services. Next on to Mary Day and the rest of the group.
I think Mary would have sent Giuseppe to the market while she went to find the furrier.
The furrier.
Don't know what Bonnie is doing. Is the Lily still with us?
Yeah, she's been really muted recently.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You've just been really quiet all session. I'm just a little worried is all. Alright, so I keep forgetting what a furrier is.
They make horseshoes.
Right.
They do a bit more than that.
I mean, yes, but it's what the layman is most going to recognize.
Yes.
Alright, so Bonnie, we'll go with you, Bonnie. Or not, Mary. As Mary Day. Or not this one. You're supposed to be over here. As Mary, you would find yourself at the.
Wait, why do I have my gun back? I unequipped this.
You did not properly unequip it.
Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the mission.
Okay.
Alright, so Mary Day, you will walk through the streets and would eventually find what looks to be the local blacksmith slash, well, in general, metal crafter. As you see a sign that reads the Fire Giant's Forge. As you hear the sound of someone working an anvil inside. Walking inside, you would feel the heat coming off from the kind of back room over here, as there is the sounds of someone working an anvil, and as you are walking in, you'd actually see a very small black cat running past you.
Oh, Mary would see the cat, smile at it,
It,
would try to kneel down to pet the kitty.
the kitty would just look up at you, looking like a little puddle of void. Do you pet the kitty, and when your hand comes back, you see it's covered in soot.
That is concerning.
It just looks up and go meow before it scampers off. Do you say anything as you hear the sounds of metalworking going on?
She will try to find the smith.
Peeking inside the back room, you would find a very very large woman working the forge. As she will look up for a moment to kind of inspect the edge of the blade, inspect like the shape of the blade, where she would turn to look at you and go, "Oh, I'd apologize. I didn't notice you coming in." As she set the blade, she would set the blade into the back into the fire and would stand up, removing her goggles. As Mary, for the first time in a long time, you feel short in front of somebody.
I feel what?
You feel short for the first time in a long time.
How big is this possum?
She's about 10 feet tall.
Oh goodness, that is big.
As you see this woman stand up as she removes her goggles and just give you a very big grin.
Oh my.
Hello there. Oh, you're a
Hello.
Minotaur. I don't see you kind around here often.
No, I'm from farther north.
Ah, that explains it. Well, I wrote
Merry day.
Rosie the Anvilite. Not many people just call me the Giantess. As she gives you a very firm handshake.
She also does her best to atone a form handshake.
Wow, got some muscle on you. So, what do you need?
No, I think Mary needs to eat better. My strength is not walking.
Got some decent muscle on you. But you need to learn how to use it better. No matter. No matter. Good strength usually comes to me, primarily from working the forge all day. So, what can I do you for?
Mary would smile as she would reach into a pouch and pull out the extremely well done illustration that the blurb made. We have this in our shop, and I was wondering if you could make some simple fittings so that we might hang it.
My, that's a quite big crystal you got there. Where'd you get it?
Dungeon.
A dungeon? Well, you ain't got the core of one.
I do believe that's what Grandpa Hoy had called it. And
she looks at the photorealistic painting, looks at you, looks at it, looks at you. No shite. Clearly you must have given the fact that I can clearly see that you do have some good musculature on you. So clearly you must have been the one to pull it out, right?
oh no, it wasn't me. It was my companion, Blib.
Huh. Well, he must be a strong fellow then. Heard that those things
Indeed,
are
it was
rooted pretty
quite
deep.
impressive.
I hear that those dungeon cores tend to be pretty rooted deep if you hit the right one. And judging by this one, it must have been rooted quite deep into its hole. Well, I mean, I can definitely make something, but I need to actually see it in person to get the proper fittings done.
Oh, we're right at the tavern in DM. Where are we from?
Barton.
We're in the tavern at Barton. We've taken it over, you see.
Barton? Oh, that town! Well, I haven't heard anything about that town in ages. Well, I have to say, I don't. Well, if you've taken over the tavern there, then maybe that town will actually grow again. Actually, be nice to see. All right. Well, over at Barton, it's about 3 days. That's about 3 days travel.
If you'd like, you could come with us. We have some. No. We have a mount you could ride.
There ain't many mounts that can fit me, lassie.
Oh, no, trust me. Morticia is more than strong enough, I assure you.
What makes
She's very big, and Mary does that thing where you put your arms out.
What kind of horse do you think could be able to fit me?
Oh, she's not a horse.
I think you'll find that Morticia can get the job done.
Well, if you say so. It's still gonna be quite the travel. I don't have a back order right now, but I think I can be able to spare a bit of time to be able to get the measurements done. No, I do
She
have to.
smiles.
No, oh, I do have to ask. If you have a dungeon core, you must surely have something else you want done. Given the fact that, well, you pulled out the breathing dungeon core from its heart.
I
No.
know, and it was so rude. Imagine that. Not only do you break poor girl's heart, but then you move into her home and start eating her food too. So rude.
She just casually just stares at you. What the fuck are you
But
talking
just
about?
leave it in there. I mean, that'd be. We had to help the poor girl.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Well, I'll take it
Oh,
word
well,
for
well,
it.
you see, the fourth dungeon, it was a rather nice dungeon, and we were helping it, and it had asked for help, so we were, and then we went down, and then there was this other one, and then there was this ice lady, and all these terrible undead.
Undead?
And now, luckily, two members of our party are actually experts in dungeon lore, and they managed to correctly identify that this dungeon had been in a relationship with the previous dungeon, but there had been a nasty falling out, and now it was just trying to take over, and so we went down there to sort that out, and the best way to do that was to remove the core.
There's just a moment of this giant woman just looking down at you, very confused. Again, this is this woman for the first time makes it feel like you're small.
I mean,
she's-
compared to this giant lady, I am very small.
Yeah, but compared to our Baroth, she's very small.
yeah, yes. So you're just seeing this woman just kind of stare at you, very confused, like to the point that she looks like she's just questioning reality as she's hearing this. I really don't really understand what the fuck you're saying, but I'll take your word for it. Alright, so I imagine that, well, I imagine some adventurers like yourselves must most likely have more than just wanting to fit a dungeon core with fittings. What exactly are you planning to use these fittings for?
Oh, just a few to support, to attach to the chains so we can hang it from the ceiling.
You want to hang a dungeon cord from the ceiling?
Blimp thinks it'll make a lovely chandelier.
I
And if we hang it up for all to see, then maybe people who like to study these things will come and patron our tavern.
I I I I don't know how exactly this kind of work, but I have to say that these are okay. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take your word at it. But dear Lord, I keep hearing this stuff from you, and I'm currently questioning reality.
just, just you wait.
Uh, so I have to ask, is that the only reason you came to our town? Or came to our city?
Oh no, we also need to buy food,
Saddle.
some saddles, reins. Oh yes, a good tin bucket with a sturdy handle.
Oh, I actually have one of those. I actually have a few of those in stock. if you need one. I mean, that should only run you about 10 coppers. Not exactly too difficult to make or to get my hands on. So yeah, that'll be about 10 copies for the book. I mean, is there anything else? I mean, I might as well make sure that if I'm going to be making any fittings for this, I might as well make sure that you guys don't need anything else. It sounds like you guys are kind of starting from scratch with this place.
I mean, we are.
So, I'm sorry, I was figuring out how to properly unequip the weapon in Warframe. She does have the bucket?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Bucket.
Bucket.
So, how big is the bucket?
uh, do you ask her how big the bucket is?
Assuming she showed the bucket, so
Yeah. She holds it up. It's like the size of a wash basin. Do you think something like this would work for you?
how does... So, wait, is it like an actual bucket with handle, or is it like a basin with two handles?
It's keep in mind that this is a giant woman. It's a bucket the size of a wash basin.
Mary looks at it. Oh, that'll do wonderfully, thank you.
I do have to ask, why exactly would you need a bucket this big?
Oh, well, we have the slime mop, and, well, as you know, slimes,
Pa-
they
pardon?
dissolve through most things.
A pardon?
A slime
Oh,
mop.
no, it's quite alright.
A slime mop?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very confused. How? What? Okay,
Gotta
how?
keep it
What?
I
on.
Why
mean,
do you have?
she does, like, the mopping gesture with her staff.
No. How do you have a slime mop? Where did you get a slime that you could do that with?
We just picked it up in the dungeon.
You just picked up a random slime in a dungeon.
Well, first Ruby put it to sleep. I think. Giuseppe says slimes shouldn't sleep.
As far as I'm aware, they don't even need it. What kind of rogue do you have that they can put the fucking slime to sleep?
Ruby isn't a rogue.
This woman's using the best analog she has access to. She doesn't know what this Ruby looks like.
You should describe Ruby to her.
What kind of rogue? What kind of rogue do you have that they can knock out the slime? That shouldn't even be physically possible as far as I'm aware. Okay, so I can understand why you need the bucket now, but oh dear lord, what kind of tavern are you running?
Slayer, you there?
I'm
Best.
trying to think of
ever.
how Mary responds to it. Because Mary has a very, very, like, sheltered worldview, so I'm trying to figure out how would she respond.
I, I
Ooh.
I know it's sad, but it's just like I try to figure out how exactly she would explain this as well, and it's like my brain is drawing
I
a
think
blank.
Millie would just have a
briefly.
kind of confused look, like she's smiling, but like her eyebrows are maybe tilted upwards a little bit.
Okay. So, you can have the silver bucket. Not silver. You can have the bucket. That'll be about. How does about 10 to 20 copper sound?
Mary would nod and pull out 2 of her silver pieces.
Oh, well. Not every day someone pays in full silvers.
Mary smiles. Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. You got it from the dungeon. Alright. So, paying in full copper? Right. Apologies. She will take the coppers and will pocket them before she will look you over and just kind of like stare at you a moment. Huh. Are you carrying something by chance? Are you carrying something unique by chance?
Hmm.
Because I'm sensing unique magical energy coming off of you. I'm pretty sure that it isn't anything you personally have.
Well, I am a cleric of the goddess. You might
Ah,
be feeling that.
No. This one's feeling a bit more close to the heart to me. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. Uh, Hold on. Let's head into the shop. This heat must be very unbearable to you. As
Oh, I don't mind hot temperatures.
Oh, well, okay then. Well, I have to say, the energy that you're getting off it reminds me of something. Trying to think what it could be. You find anything in the dungeon? Well, besides the dungeon's core, which is again insane that you found. Insane that you took it out.
Your basketball.
Oh, the basketball? I left that at the tavern.
Oh, I thought you had it with you.
No, it's the size of a basketball. That's kind of unwieldy to just carry around.
You guys have
Untrue.
backpacks and everything, so.
You should take it. Don't be a coward.
Huh. Well, I have to say, um, I have to say that no matter what, you're quite interesting gal. The most interesting gal that's walked into my workplace.
Well, thank you. We'll probably be heading back in a couple hours' time. Let's see. We'll definitely want to get back to the tavern by nightfall if we could.
Even by horseback, that's still about a day and a half's travel.
Oh no, trust me. We have
Very good mounts.
Morticia is quite the fast runner.
You're
A
worrying,
small understatement.
you're worrying me with the fact that you're saying that your horse is able to run that fast. Well, if you
Oh,
don't,
we never said it was a horse.
She's presuming it's a horse.
I know.
I don't know why she hasn't. She hasn't gotten anything that says it should be a horse. It's big enough to carry her, and strong enough to carry her, and our squad. What type
Whenever
of
you're ready,
horse is
sir.
doing that?
All right. So, as this is all going on, Mary, do you remember that you needed to get the saddle, get the Morticia and the others fitted for a saddle?
Yes. Uh, another thing. I was going to try and find a saddle or two. Make some proper equipment for Morticia. Uh, would you know where to find them?
Uh,
I also imagine they will likely need your assistance with it.
uh, well, there's actually a leatherworker and clothes maker about down the street to your left. The one that best in the city.
Thank you. Mary would turn to leave, giving a very slight bow of the head.
One will give a bow of her own. Hold on. Hold on, gotta go refine the NPC I had for here.
Slayer whenever you're ready.
Ready for... Oh, going on a mission. Okay. That's right, I forgot I invited you to a session. Uh, how is Giuseppe doing at the market?
Right. Apologies. Again, I thought I had something prepared, apparently not. So, Giuseppe, you are down at the market. Hold on. Please put your token up here.
Just a second.
One.
Okay, so Giuseppe, you are exploring the market.
Mm-hmm.
as you are walking through the bazaar, you are bombarded by the cacophonous sounds of dozens upon dozens of individuals all calling out and trying to sell their goods. Uh, what? There's one man who has a bunch of socks trying to sell you like 5 pairs of them. Come by. I give you a good deal. I give you a good deal on 5 pairs of socks.
Not here to buy at the doctor. We're here to buy at the groceries.
But sir, you need some socks. You need some good
Grocery.
socks. 5 pairs for great
The
good
only
price.
thing Giuseppe needs the socks for is to stuff them down your throat.
But sir, you need the socks. As he's just like walking by, the guys are still calling at you to offer you socks.
Giuseppe just ignores him.
You you walk through with oh god. You walk through as more and more individuals are calling to you, trying to get your attention, as you eventually do find some stalls that are a group of stalls that are selling food. Uh, can you give me a... Can you be able to give me an investigation and perception check as you're looking over what's on offer?
Yep, just a moment. Alright. Investigation and perception, you said?
Yes.
Investigation, that is a dirty 1. I rolled a 2.
Alright.
At least it's not a crit fail.
At least
And
it's not.
And perception is dirty 20.
Alright.
The duality of man.
Okay, so you guys are Giuseppe. You move past the people trying to sell you stuff you don't need, as like heckling you, trying to convince you to buy, as you find your way towards the section you actually want, where there's tons of food up for offer. It takes you a good little bit to figure out what you want or what you need. It takes you quite a bit to be able to find the stuff you really need, as some of these people are trying to offer you just like surplus stuff that you can tell almost immediately off that, yeah, no, this stuff's gonna go bad, so don't buy this stuff, try to go for this stuff. As you start trying to, what do you try to like bargain? What do you do at this bazaar as you like find the food you're looking for?
I'm Italian, just try to stop me from haggling.
Alright, give me your best Italian business strategy.
So what, am I rolling what, intimidation?
I guess. Yeah, give it a try.
5!
Giuseppe, you try using your natural Italian intimidation.
With the these? I wouldn't even have cleaned my boot with these.
You try the normal strategy that worked all the time back home. But the guy who you're trying to threaten and everything looks so unimpressed. Like he just looks so unimpressed as he's just staring at you. I would suggest that you try that somewhere else.
Giuseppe just grumbling as he pays full price.
So, is there any specifics you're trying to look for?
Mostly stuff that'll be good supplies for the tavern.
All right.
Things
So,
we need, like basic stuff we need to stock up on. Making sure that we've got like salt, seasonings, preservatives.
all right. Yeah, salt, seasonings, preservatives. I'm guessing you're also just grabbing the basics, like just flour, potatoes, just basically the basics.
Flour, potatoes, pasta.
Yeah. You're able to. And you're able to, after great effort, able to grab a bunch of what you're looking for. Again, it takes a lot longer, mostly because it seems like your bargaining strategy is not working on anyone.
I mean, yeah, he's an Italian in a different culture.
Like you're not really sure like how it's not working. That worked all the time at home. Why isn't this working?
So everyone did it back home.
as she, as eventually you do come as you eventually do gather up a bunch of supplies that should last you at least a week or two. All right. Now for Deslaya. I have found the artwork. As Slaya, you walk down the road as you're instructed and eventually find yourself at a uh you eventually find yourself at a rather nice clothing store.
Why am I at a clothing store?
Oh well, not exactly. Well, it's a
Well, you were trying to get soup.
not fully a clothing store. It's a leather worker and cloth sewer. She does a lot of stuff.
Huh.
As actually no, I'll just right, there you go.
Is that Crystal from Star Fox?
No. No, it's actually Snuffy. It's an artist rendition of Snuffy.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, my vision's not that good, I guess. That looked very different zoomed in or zoomed out.
No, that's understandable. It's an artist rendition of Snuffy, which I felt was very appropriate for some reason when I chose it. Then again, I kind of chose this before I went to bed the other night, so Fuck it. Like, I make interesting decisions before I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where am I? Where are we? There it is. So, you guys are... So, Mary Day, you, are... So, Mary Day, you walk into the shop as you see that there is bolts of cloth, pre-made clothing, what looks like a bunch of leather working supplies as well. As there's a woman behind the counter working away on a project on what looks like a sewing machine. Well, she's in the middle of like cutting out the designs and everything, as you just walk behind the counter and walk up to her.
Oh, I thought these were like goods for sales and that this was her counter.
Wait, what is a data mass?
I mean, yeah, no, that works. That works. Don't worry.
Hey, what is a data mass?
Uh
Warframe.
oh, you take that to go to
The suitcase that you use on mobile defense.
yeah. You grab that, you bring it to the consoles, throw it in at it or throw it into it, and
Where do I
yeah.
get one?
You get at the beginning of the mission.
Oh,
Did you not pick it up at the beginning of the
No.
mission?
I
I didn't do
have
that
done
shit.
that before. I've done that before.
Go all the way to the start of the mission, pick it up, and go back.
That's really rude.
Just saying what needs to be done.
I've killed
Also,
so many
you
things
should go
already.
to your junction now.
Oh, yeah, that's what that was telling me to pick up.
Alright. Let's see here. Where are we? Yes. She will look up to you and will give a soft smile. Oh, hello there. Uh, hello there. Are you here to place an order?
Mary smiles and nods. Yes. I have a rather large creature in need of a specialty saddling kit,
Oh,
as well as 2 young ones that are going to need them as well.
yes, I can be able to do that. What type of creature?
Oh, a Bearoth.
Uh, uh, pardon?
Come again?
A Bearoth.
Um, Mary Day, you watch as like this woman just stares at you, her eyes dilating so fucking hard. As her ears are like her you actually see that she is in fact a tabaxi. And she's just staring so fucking bewildered. Um a Bearoth, I see. Pardon me if I'm a bit confused. We're talking about the giant stone creatures, right? The giant stone covered creatures that.
I don't think it's actually stone. I think it's like very hard scaling.
Uh,
It'd be strange for a creature to grow stone, wouldn't it?
with some of these creatures, you never really know. But,
Well, I mean, it doesn't quite feel like stone.
He wrote it on the way here.
it doesn't feel like stuff. So, you're requesting a creation of a. Okay. Oh, wow, you are very much serious. Okay, so you're requesting a Barros. Um, do you have measurements on hand?
Oh, we have him outside the city.
Mary would shake her head. No, but, They should be just outside the city gates.
Oh,
The guard was very happy to look after them for us.
right outside. Right, right. If you don't mind taking me, I would like to do measurements. As she will like quickly be grabbing up the material, grabbing up like very big ropes with markings on them. Grabbing a notepad, grabbing like extra ropes just in case.
Mary smiles and nods. I can show you to the way.
Thank you. She will give a nod as she will follow behind you outside the city. Hold on. As you guys are finishing up your different parts of the shopping trip, uh, Bonnie, was there anything you wanted to do while you guys were in the city?
No, and I think I was just tagging along with whoever.
All right, that's fine. I guess you're just not feeling it today.
It's
Oh, yeah.
complicated, but I appreciate it.
All right, I just always want to make sure everyone's included.
It's a tired Bonnie day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. So you guys
No, they've been
are.
riding a Barroth for half a day. They haven't had their zoomies yet.
Yeah, y'all haven't even dealt with the zoomies.
Oh no. I just thought about what if Barroth gets the zoomies.
Oh god.
Oh god.
That's a terrifying thought.
That's a terrifying thought. It's a good thing the large creatures usually do not get zoomies.
Yeah.
Usually. Man, I was really confused on why it wasn't letting me doing these things inside of this.